Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the Community Manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with jetting back to 91, the Winnipeg Jets 91-92 season continued. Playoff run. Jeff, we're leading the Campbell Conference. And leading, yeah.
By a whole single point, although you do have a couple of games in hand over LA.
Yeah, we are pushing. We are actually leading the. Oh, we're not leading the league. Pittsburgh's killing us at 103 points. They've only lost 19 games this year, but we've only lost 22. So, I'd say overall we're doing all right here. It's we're pushing hard, and we finally maybe can beat LA consistently. We've taken down the two-time defending Stanley Cup champions multiple times in the regular season. I feel optimistic about our team and our depth throughout our team.
Yeah, well, you better now because this team isn't. They've got a lot of guys that are not getting any younger.
We've reinforced with a lot of younger guys too. Our defense is really young, with two exceptions, but we got guys coming to replace them. Although maybe when we're drafting, we'll have to look at a defenseman. We have mostly solid young guys up front with some veterans at the back end. But we have young guys like Zamnov and Chris Draper, Kirk Maltby, Dmitry Kristovich coming up behind them. So I'm going to say we have a chance for a little bit of prolonged success. But this is definitely our kind of do it or die year. Now, if we get a goaltending injury, that's probably where we are most vulnerable.
Yeah, well, I guess we could have picked somebody up at the trading deadline, but
Well, I don't mind Guy Bear, but if Hasek goes down, our chances probably go
yeah,
down with that too.
way down.
And I gotta turn that off because that's embarrassing. All right, yeah, Mark Howe, who is on our defense, he's still quads are sore, so he's out for a little bit.
Which is a shame because he'd been playing great.
Yeah. So hopefully he comes back fairly strong. Kamensky's can play, but we're going to leave him out. And yeah, we're just going to kind of sim up to the playoffs here. Game versus Canucks. We're going to throw Hebert in anyways, try and keep him a little bit warm. And we squeak out a 5-4 victory over Vancouver. Trottier scores. Who we got at the trade deadline? Stu Byron scores. Timo Solani scores. And Anton Stasny.
Close to it. That was.
Let's see. I have to look. Brian
Yeah,
Trottier.
so it was before. It was January 23rd.
Yes.
You got it for Pat Flatley back, sending Pat Flatley back to the Islanders.
Yes, right. And we signed him to a 2-year deal, hoping he'd play for at least one more year.
Yeah, it hasn't done too badly.
No, he's kind of probably going to replace the Stasnys.
And he did last through 93-94. Well, he came back in 93-94 with the Penguins. We talked about that last time. Retired for a year and then came back.
Yes. And more importantly, though, Randy Cunneyworth is just about ready to come off. He's been hurt since October 30th. He only played in 13 games, but he's coming back for the playoffs, which will be a big boost. And we have another game versus Vancouver. So we'll put Hasek in for this one. And 9-2 victory. All right. Howardchuk scores a natural hat trick in the first period.
Oh, 7 points for Howardchuk.
Yeah. 3 goals, 4 assists. Nice game. Greg Adams. Yeah. Olofsson, Numanen, Solani, Ellett. Lafleur gets his 12th of the year. Bit disappointing for Lafleur, but you know what?
Oh, he had to go downhill at some point. We just kind of stretched him out a little longer than he actually did. He would have, last season would have been his last year.
Yeah. Oh, no. Teppo Numanen got injured. All right. What happened to Teppo Numanen? I'm scared. I am so scared. Day to day. Okay. Bruised hip.
Yeah. So Zubov just gets a game, that's all.
Yeah, and that's fine. So Zubov comes in for Numanen. All right. And Randy Cunneyworth is officially back to the active roster. So,
And do you need to send somebody down?
yes. So who am I?
Barnes is waiver exempt,
Yeah, I don't want
unless
to
you
do
want to
that.
move, unless you want to send Laurie Boschman down. It's unlikely anybody's going to claim him.
He's only played 3 games for us, so that would actually make the most amount of sense.
Yeah.
So we're gonna send put Boschman on waivers. Oops. So who's coming out of our lineup then? Oh, nobody. You have an open spot.
Red Flyers in chat. Evening, Nick.
Hey, Rit. Thanks for coming out. Okay, so we're just gonna put Cunnyworth in then. I messed that up because I should have just swapped them first.
And should mention, if anybody hasn't seen it, we put the final update for FHM9, or at least hopefully the final update, unless there's something seriously wrong, came out on Tuesday.
I liked what you said. Final content update, right?
Final content update. If anything's really broken after this, although we haven't really had any reports of anything too serious yet, we'll deal with that in one more update, but a hot fix. But so far, so good, it seems.
All right, and Mark Howe is on the edge to returning. Yes. So we are streaming live both on twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager as well as twitch.tv/OOTP developments. We're going to leave Mark Howe out for one more game as we play the Canadians, who have kind of beat us and still... Oh, no, we got the victory on them. 3-0 shutout. Nice. Howardchuk with 3 points. We scored 3 goals in the first period and then just shut them down. We missed a fight between Shane Corson and Brian Marchment. Oh. And Dave Ellett gets injured. Although it's only a minor injury. Lacerated finger. All right.
And he can still play, more importantly, because Newman can't.
Okay, but Howe can, so we're going to take...
Howe is back, yeah. Okay.
No, Gusarov was in for Howe. So we'll put Howe back in. And we'll leave Zubov in for now for Newman. Yeah, I like that. All right. And game versus LA. Good test for the playoffs. I'm going to put Hebert in for this one anyways. Try and continue to get him maybe a little warmer. And we lose 6-5. Darn. Gretzky scores his 72nd goal of the year to get the second goal.
Put them 6 points for Gretzky, so... Yeah. What
did
he actually have this season?
We actually took a 4-3 lead, and then they scored 3 unanswered.
This is a point Gretzky was only at 121 points this year, although he did have 163 the previous season.
Only had.
By his standards.
Brendan Shanahan got hurt. Oh, man.
Not a good time to be piling up injuries.
Bruised shin. Okay.
At least it's only day-to-day again.
Yeah, Newman's down 2.
And Kamansky is healthy again, so you can just go in for Shanahan.
Yeah, I guess we have to switch right away, so we'll put him in. Not liking the injuries piling up. Oh, Dave Ellett's down to 66%. Put Gusarov in for him then. Let him rest a bit with his cut finger. And San Jose, we lost to we got shut out by San Jose.
San Jose, the team that won 5 games all season, you lost to?
We lost 2-0 to.
I mean, okay, you ran into a hot goalie, but still.
What?
Gusarov apparently played well. Nobody else did.
But what? I am speechless.
Have you slipped behind LA and for first now?
Jeff, I'm so mad I don't even want to know. It doesn't look like it. Not yet, at least. No, we are 3 points up on LA. Man, that's not good. How did we lose to San Jose? That is just... Top selling jerseys in Winnipeg. Howard Chuck, Guy Lafleur, Mark Howe, Thomas Steen, Frederick Olofsson. Teppo Newman's almost at 100%. Shanahan's almost at 100%. Development report. Zdeno Cigar has hit 1.5 out of 1.5, so he might have hit his peak, which isn't a bad thing for us. He could easily be some good forward depth. No.
Chris should be a little bit better than that. I'm surprised.
Is at 1 star. I don't think he was at 1 star, but I could be wrong on
that. No, he was.
Okay. Rick Tabaraki, 1.5. Scott Walker making some increases. Hasek moves up. Solani moves up. Zubov moves up.
And then the big list of declines.
Not that big.
Not too bad.
No.
A little worrying that Elliot's going down now.
No, it's not unsurprising either. All right. Top selling jerseys. None of us. And Gretzky and Hasek were named. Hasek was named the best goalie of the month. Nice. Monthly budget. We are going to crank up our points for team morale to make sure our players are as happy as they can be going into the playoffs.
Yep.
Board confidence update. Barry Schenkrau thinks this season is a great success so far, and the team is in outstanding shape. The performance the last few weeks has left this impression at 8-4-0, and he is satisfied with our work. Teppo Newman is ready. Brendan Shanahan is on the verge of returning. Al Secord is on waivers. We're not going to worry about him, though. All right, so let's get this figured back out. Teppo Newman comes in for Zubov. Shanahan's only at 80%, but he's coming in for Kamensky. And we push forward. Oh, Brendan Shanahan's out of the way. Healthy now. Elliot's close to returning. All systems go. He's at 97%. We're going to leave him out for one more game, so he's at 100. Game versus Calgary. And simming it out. And it's a 6-3 loss. Uh-oh. Not liking this, Jeff. We're stumbling into the playoffs.
Oh, at least we're not in any danger. Actually, we're still ahead of Winnipeg. We're still ahead of LA.
Yep, barely. 1 point. And we just see New Jersey fired their coach. And hired Paul Holmgren. All right, game versus Edmonton. Second last game of the season.
Yeah, New Jersey didn't get Berger in this game, so they're not going quite as well as they actually did.
Oh, I forgot to put Elliott back in. 3-2 victory for us over Edmonton. Whew.
Although Quebec got Berger, and they're not really doing any better.
Stu Barnes scored shorthanded. All right, so let's get Elliott back in there for Gusarov before I forget. And last game of the year versus San Jose. Can we avenge the 2-0 shutout loss? I hope
better.
So. We don't beat them again, but at least we tie them.
5-5 tie.
5-5 tie.
Not the way you'd want Ashik to be ending the season.
We put up 57 shots and only gave up 5 goals. They put up 20. Shanahan, Howard Chuck, Stastny. Oh, man. Look how late we had to score to tie that up. We were down. Scored at 17:42, then 19:18 to tie the game.
How many points did San Jose finish with?
15. 671 and 3.
Even worse than the 74-75 Capitals. So probably the worst expansion team in NHL history, and you couldn't beat them in 2 games.
We beat them the rest of the year, but yes, the last 2 games were not good.
Just not recently when you kind of want the team to be doing well.
Hasek, 750 save percentage. Tal is 912 save percentage. 5 goals on 57 shots he gave up. All right, that is the end of the year for us.
Did we finish first?
It looks like it, so we're going to advance to the next day. And we'll advance to the next day. And let's see, everybody's at 80 games. We edge out. Oh, wow, Calgary storms back and gets into second place, overthrowing LA.
Wow, when we started this save, they were 7 points back of LA.
Yeah, they come back to 103 points. Apparently, they turned it on for the playoffs.
9 game. Look at the streak, 9-game winning streak.
Yeah.
So that'll be a first round series between the 2 of them, and we get the Oilers.
All right. We can see otherwise, not really any big surprises. We just miss 3 points behind Pittsburgh for top of the league. All right, let's look at some stats for the year.
So we better do well here because we're going to have a terrible draft pick.
Gretzky with 187 points. 79 goals. 108 assists. Howard Chuck had 95 assists, number 2. 45 goals. Thomas Steen led the league with shorthanded goals with 5, followed second by Stu Barnes, followed by former Winnipeg Jet Pat Flatley,
Jeez.
who I think got most of his goals before we traded him. Brian Marchment was 10th in penalties. And that's all I see. Howard Chuck was plus 40. Goalie leaders. Tom Barrasso led the league with 44 wins. Hasek had 36 for 4th. Real life Winnipeg Jet, eventually Tim Chevelday, had 29 losses.
And 62 losses for Frank Pietrangelo.
Not the goalie he beat us, though, I'm just going to point out.
No, he's the one who got the shutout. He was.
Was he? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Hasek
led for the last game.
Hasek led the league in goals against average at .265 and had 10 shutouts on the year, leading the league. All right, yeah, let's look at our player stats then for stat summary. Howard Chuck led us with 140 points on the year. Solani had 100 points in 71 games. Alexander Mogilny had 89 and 77. Frederick Olofsson had 84 and 79. Shanahan had 82 and 60. Thomas Steen had 55 and 77. Guy Lafleur had 44 in 76. Mark Howe
That's pretty good production from the middle lines.
Yeah, Mark Howe had 41 in 61. Elnick had 37 and 80. Teppo Numminen had 33 and 70. Trache had 32 and 77. Yeah, we had scoring kind of all the way up and down, which we're going to need if we're going to have any success in the playoffs. So let's skip ahead here. Okay, Hart Trophy nominees. Not us. Vezina Trophy nominees. Has to be Hasek, right? No, Hasek gets robbed. It's Moog, Vernon, and Barrasso. Boo. Norris Trophy nominees. Frederick Olofsson was named a Norris Trophy nominee? All right.
They had a big year, 74 points.
Yeah, still.
31 goals, too.
Leach had 98. Steve Duchesne had 72. All right.
I think Leach is going to get it, but still Olsen
Yeah.
that's an outside shot.
Joe Juneau, John LeClaire, and Tim Taylor were the nominees for the Calder Trophy. Team of the Year was not us, although it should be. Selke is Gilmore, Buckberger, and Mike Keane. Lady Bing is Brett Hull, Nick Lindstrom, and Pierre Turgeon. Marc Messier is Brett Hull, Mario Lemieux, and Ron Francis.
But not Marc Messier.
Yes. Ted Lindsay is Mario Lemieux, Ron Francis, and Wayne Gretzky. Jack Adams Award is Herb Brooks, Jean Perron, and Terry Crisp. Of course, we only finished second, but we don't get any votes. Not bitter at all. Not bitter at all. And as Jeff pointed out, we are playing Edmonton. We'll look here quickly at the playoffs. So Hartford is playing Buffalo. Boston is playing Montreal. Philly is playing Pittsburgh. Washington is playing the Rangers. Chicago's St. Louis. Minnesota, Toronto. Winnipeg versus Edmonton. And LA versus Calgary.
A good rivalry series in the East. Boston, Montreal, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh.
Yes. You know, we're going to play this first game out, Jeff. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, God, here comes the modded icons.
Why you got to hate? And, we give up a quick goal.
They'll say it looks like Grover.
Marc Messier opens it up. All right. And, uh-oh. Oh, that's good defense, leaving two of their guys open in front of the net.
Yeah, Marchment was high on the circle for some reason there.
Marc Messier now has 2 goals against you tonight. Do we want to try and intimidate him? Or watch him more carefully?
I don't think that's going to work very well.
Let's watch him more carefully. Oh, it's 3-0. Perfect. Awesome. Apparently the scoreboard changed before the goal went in. Messier with a hat trick. Oh, no.
Natural hat trick
Nope.
Before the end of the first... Oh,
nope.
No, it wasn't him?
No. Well, it was him, but apparently it counted the goal ahead of what happened. That was the second goal.
Oh, no, Curry had one of the other goals.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, but it gave us that alert before he got the second one. How does Stu Barnes not understand his role? Come on, Stu.
We did fix a bug with that. Should be coming up less often now.
Should we change our tendencies? Yes. Just go for it. We need something. And there's a goal. Stu Barnes. Nope, it won't miss the net. That one went in, though. Brandon Shanahan scores unassisted. And then they score. Okay, this game's over. 4-1 them. That's a disappointment. And we lose 4-1. Wow. That was...
Yeah, not
disappointing.
A great way to start the playoffs.
Yeah. Let's just sim the next one out, and we lose 4-3. Okay. We go up 2-0. They get within 1. We score and go up 3-1. Then they score, and then they score. And then they score in overtime. Huh.
You're blowing your own advantage. You're now down 2-0. I'd have to go to Edmonton.
All right, gonna
Please
sum
don't
it
be
out
sure.
again. 6-4 victory. 6-4 victory. Trottier ties it up after Messier opens it. Ginla scores to make it 2-1. Solani scores on the power play to tie it up. Craig Simpson scores to put them up 3-2 in the first. Then Craig Simpson scores in the second to put them up 4-2. And then we score 4 straight goals. Ellett, Barnes, Solani, and Lafleur adds an empty netter to make it 6-4. All right. Apparently we needed to get out on the road. All right, we're not going to change anything still. Sum it out, and 5-0 victory. That's better. Stasny scores. Anton. Trottier scores. Mark Howe scores on the power play. Dave Ellett scores. Timo Solani scores. All right.
And Hash gets a shutout, so he should stay hot.
And we lost Olofsson with bruised ribs. And we lost Thomas Steen for 4 days. And Peter Stastny with black eye. Oh, man. What? Okay, Olofsson's coming out.
They had Kaminsky out of the lineup, who's actually much better than Stasny, anyhow.
Zubov's coming in. Okay. So we're going to need to call up some guys. Going to call Kristovich up. And I guess we're calling Laurie Boschman up. So, let's see. Steen's hurt. Kaminsky can play wing, so he'll come in for Stastny. Oh, man. Okay. You gotta think here. Okay. Alright, Stasny's out. Steen's out. So Kaminsky's in. Put Kristovich in. And redone lines. Trottier looks more important as he slips up into that number 2 role.
Yeah, he's really thin at center right now.
Well, we have guys coming. They're just not ready yet. All right. Someone doesn't have a jersey number. Who wouldn't have a jersey number?
A couple of them probably.
Boschman. No, that's weird.
Okay.
And we lose 5-3 to Edmonton back in Winnipeg. So apparently we can't win at home.
Outshot him pretty badly, at least.
Yeah. But that means our goaltending's letting us down, which is disappointing. Kristovich just converted into a center for us. So there's our added depth at center. He can play all 4 spots, but now he's preferring center. And game at Edmonton, there's not really too much we can do here.
Anybody ready to come back? No.
No, we just rejiggled the minutes, and we pick up a 6-3 victory. Howard-Chuck.
But now you have to play at home again.
I know. We've literally. This is just amazing. Kristovich scores the opener. Foligno scores for them. Trottier scores for us. Lamb scores for them. Howard-Chuck, Howe, Lafleur, Ellett. 6-3. Boy, I don't know what to think, Jeff.
What's happening in the other series?
I saw a few of them have ended. We're going to look at the development report here first. And Maltby's up to 1 star now. I don't think he was. Joseph Stumple goes up 3 points. He's at 1 star. I don't know if he was.
No, Maltby was half a star, so yeah, he's improved.
Stumple?
Stumple was already at 1.
Okay. Well, he's going up. Steve Dubinsky's going up too. That's nice. Sline is improving. Zubov's improving. There's not a very nice set. Okay, so Boschman's down. Carlisle's down. Guserov's down. Howe's down. Lafleur, Stasny, Trache.
Yeah.
All right. Monthly budget. We're staying on high here for morale. Oops, I forgot to check.
It's like the Calgary LA series is going to 7-2.
All right, Hartford beat Buffalo. Montreal swept Boston. Pittsburgh beat Philly. 3-3 between Washington
Hartford
and the
beat Buffalo.
Rangers.
That's upset. Buffalo was first in it.
3-3.
And
St.
so is
Louis.
the Boston Montreal. Or no, Montreal beat Boston. That's right.
St. Louis sweeps Chicago. Minnesota loses 4-2 to Toronto, and 3-3 LA Calgary. All right. Hall of Fame nominee.
So Hartford and Buffalo is the biggest upset of the round so far.
Lilf Piemont.
Paymont.
Yeah, whatever. All right, Jeff. Any bets?
You're at home. You're going to lose. You got any healthy guys to?
No.
Not even ready to play?
No.
You don't watch it?
Saying a prayer. Doesn't matter at this point. We'll find out right now, and we lose at home.
So, how many points did you finish with this season?
104. 104, and we can't win a game at home in the playoffs.
Franchise record by 8 points, and we lose in the first round.
Versus Edmonton, which seems appropriate.
Did the Kings at least end the Flames Cup run? Or have we now set them up for a 4th in a row?
I don't know if they're going to beat Pittsburgh, but let's find out here. Calgary beat LA 4-3. So it's it's Calgary versus Edmonton. Whew. That is incredibly disappointing. And look, Thomas Steen's ready to go. Peter Stastny's playable. Frederick Olofsson's playable.
And the Flames are now actually the best team left in the conference. Somehow they just keep getting through.
Upset in play. Minus 8 points for losing to Edmonton. Minus 4 points for being upset in the playoffs.
I think I need to increase that penalty a bit.
You need to increase that penalty?
Yeah.
Minus 12 points? That's quite a bit.
Not just the getting upset part.
And Hasek somehow just got injured. Oh, looks like we're losing Mark Howe. Rumor says that he is contemplating retirement. He was very disappointed when we lost.
You have to make room for Zubov at some point.
Calgary is playing Edmonton. Wait. Pittsburgh just lost Tom Barrasso for 7 months with a ruptured MCL.
Do they have a backup?
Well, they missed.
They got Jeff Hackett as the backup.
They lost to Washington.
And the Whalers are headed to the final.
Not
the Whalers. Did they even finish at 500 this year?
I will check in a second. It is Hartford in the final versus Washington. Was it? No, that can't be right. standings.
Calgary or St. Louis?
Calgary, yes.
Calgary
Calgary.
again.
Calgary's going for the triple. Man, okay. Hartford
No, this
finished.
what? This will be 4 in a row for them if they win this.
Hartford went 40, 36, and 4 for 84
Just
points.
barely over.
No, it's not really that, is it? I feel like you're mistaken there.
It is. There's one real one in the first 2 seasons of this.
No.
Yes.
Oh man, they're gonna win
They
four
just
cups in a row.
that's that will be 3, 5. If they win this 9 consecutive cups in Canada and 8 of them in Alberta.
Okay, another development report here. A couple of increases, a couple of decreases. Nothing super important. Top selling jerseys for May. Nothing important for us. Ballot: Marcel Dion, Daryl Sittler, Lanny McDonald, Andy Bathgate. We're gonna take Lanny and put on Butch Goring.
Voting for the European, the Winnipeg guys.
Absolutely. And Calgary sweeps Hartford.
Flames dynasty somehow continues.
So we go from the Oilers dynasty to the Flames dynasty.
Yep, they've actually tied the Oilers for number of cup wins now.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
What is their? I mean, that's still basically They didn't. Gilmore would have been gone by now, wouldn't he have? No,
Yes,
that
wasn't
was
he
after
done?
this. It was
91?
midway through this season that they traded him to Toronto, so he's still there. They kept him. That
Yeah.
helps.
They still have their defense, I think, right?
Yeah, McCown, Suter, McInnes, McCrimmon.
Let me just pull up their depth chart so we can see.
They've kept all of that together.
Yeah, McInnes, Suter, yeah.
Vernon's still in goal.
Chris Hoskins is right there to be his backup. That's funny. Coming up.
Yeah, Makarov, Mullen, Fleury.
Wait, they ended up drafting
Vyacheslav
Trevor
Bekov.
Kidd.
They brought him over. That helps.
Yeah,
Oh, and they got young Keith Primo too.
yeah.
Than anything, they should be doing better in the regular season, but doesn't matter because they just keep winning in the playoffs.
I don't know what to say. We got a bunch of contracts to do here, so yeah, we're going to keep everybody.
Oh, for staff, yeah.
Yes, John Ferguson, you're not going anywhere. I am incredibly disappointed that changed.
You didn't even manage to lose to Calgary. You got knocked out before even seeing them.
Well, we could win a game at home. Like, come on. Jeff,
Yeah,
I would
well,
be
going
remiss
for it.
if we didn't mention we are currently streaming this live on April 6th, which is actually the 4-year anniversary of the Humboldt Broncos bus crash.
Oh, is it? Geez, 4 years already, yeah.
I know. So a very somber thing, but an important thing to remember.
Do you have contracts expiring that you need to? No, I don't think so. Anton Stasny, but I imagine you should probably let him go.
He's going. I wouldn't mind moving his brother.
And everybody, just 4 minor leaguers: LaRose, Hughes, Indian, and Cronin.
Just shopped him to see. We got a 4th-round pick offer from Montreal for Peter Stasny.
It's not bad.
No, I just shopped him to see if there's anyone whose names jumped out. Mark Hunter and a 7th round pick. Fourth round selection from Buffalo. So we have Montreal and Buffalo offering 4th rounders.
Montreal's will be the higher pick.
Keith Acton. No, thank you. Vladimir Volk. 4th round pick from Washington. That's the highest pick yet.
Yep, will be.
We could do you and bring in Jim Nell. Since I know you like your classic. Oh, there we go. San Jose is offering us their 4th round pick.
Oh, yep, there we go. Now they need all the depth they can get after last year.
All right, so we're sending Peter Stastny.
Yeah, maybe if you have a late career resurgence the way Lariano did after he went to San Jose.
We're going to shop Anton now just because. How much job security did that hurt? -4 for losing Peter Stastny. What did San Jose...
That's not job security.
All right, San Jose offered us a 19-year-old. Dwayne Sutter.
It's probably 1-star potential.
Oops. Oh, I accidentally knocked it off. He was. Brad Marsh. Eric Lamarck. We shouldn't get much for him.
No, just if a team is going to try and sign him before they come to free agent.
Yep.
But everything we're getting is either guys who are finished or are never going to turn into anything.
Mark Hardy. Improve our defense. But we won't lose points if he walks away as a free agent. How about that name? Yevgeny Gribko?
Yeah, don't think you ever made it to North America in real life.
Ron Duguay. Steve McKenna. Mark Napier. Yeah, all right. Not much there. All right. So the Stastny brothers did something for us, but yeah, time to just let them go. Show all the nominations because it really doesn't matter. Frederick Olofsson actually wins the Norris Trophy.
Big Leach, okay.
All right.
Well, at least you got something out of this season.
I was not expecting that. Good for Frederick Olofsson.
And Neil Smith, who we were trying to not be like in this game, wins the GM of the Year for the Rangers.
They didn't do much better than us. All right, end of the year. Manager of the Year, nope. Reached the playoffs.
Oh, Mike Smith, not Neil Smith. I was thinking of the wrong guy.
600, finished first, yep. Didn't reach the finals, didn't win the championship. '28 season score, we get 5 new points. Let's put a couple into negotiations. And another one into tactics there. So
Red Flyers is asking if you won, Adam.
Rit, come on, man. That's just mean. Just mean. All right, Jeff, I think we're going to jump right into like this because I don't think we can wait.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes. We can do the draft and
all right. Next
free
day
agency.
was putting the kids to bed. No, you know what happened? Oh, Red Flags. Okay, fine. That's a good enough reason. You know what happened? We couldn't win a game at home, so we lost 4-3 in the first round to the Oilers.
Then lost to the Flames, who again won the Cup, so they're 4 years in a row now. We've somehow created a Flames dynasty in this
Oh,
game.
no. We lost so many guys.
Oh, who all retired?
Mark Howe retired. Lafleur retired. Trottier retired.
Look at all the number of retirements too. Howe, Fleur, and Trottier all.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the danger of having the old timers squad, and the Stasnys are gone. I think you've actually suddenly become a much younger team.
We have.
I'm trying to think of. Oh, Carlisle's the only really old guy you've got left.
Yeah. Board conference update. Playoffs. So we have the Ottawa Senators coming into the NHL and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we have an expansion draft.
Expansion draft, yeah. All of this was a easy one to protect players for, if I remember correctly, because Ottawa and Tampa are going to be terrible in their first year.
Really need a sec. Oh man, yeah,
It's a shame you lost the veterans though, because I think that would have been fodder for the protected list.
Yeah, so let's just take a quick look here at Free Agent Center to see if there's anyone of interest.
It's early '90s, so I doubt it.
Dmitry Mironov.
But yeah, that's not much of anything. Mironov.
We do need a kind of another defenseman. Our defensive depth isn't fantastic.
Yeah, after losing out, that would probably help to get him just to be sure. As Jason York is, I think, our best prospect, and he's only got 2-star potential.
And we don't have a second round pick this year.
Yeah, try to get.
Okay, there's also 20-year-old defenseman Brad Tilly? Tiley? I'm not familiar with this player.
Sabres, if I remember right, didn't have much of a career.
Phoenix Coyotes for 2 years and Philly for a year. Played 11 games in the NHL.
I thought I remember him with Buffalo. Maybe he was Buffalo before going to Phoenix. Wait, Phoenix? Who's that?
I don't know. Should I put him to a contract? He's one starter, 2.5 potential.
Yeah, scouting is full, so I think that should be accurate.
We'll offer him 1 too. Who knows? We'll have to watch waiver wire, I guess. Yeah, oof. That's about right. All right, so let's go to the next day here. All right, so we're protecting Hasek.
Did you do your budget?
No, because we got to do the protection first.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so then we're protecting
You may lose
Solani, Powerchuk, Shanahan, Olafson, Elnick, Mogilny, Numanen, Zuboff, Draper, Ellett, Cunnyworth, Stu Barnes, Kristovich.
Why are you avoiding Steen?
Because look at the other guys. And Steen only has about 2 years left and he drops off here. He's done by 95 in real life. Are you telling me I shouldn't protect one of my younger players?
Who's the last guy on the list now?
Brian Marchment.
Uh,
I'd rather have Kristovich and Barnes protected.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to a bit of a rebuild here, I think.
Or I drop Dave.
3 guys.
Or I drop Dave Ellett.
No, he's still 3 stars.
I know, but he only had 25
yeah.
points. Yeah, so.
But you lost Howe, so.
Yeah. And it seems very likely we might lose Randy Carlyle here.
Although he's declining badly, so I don't think that's that big of a loss.
Yeah, us losing Yuri Slager would really suck too, as he's coming on. And Jason York, if he goes, as he's just finally.
Well, if you get the guy free agent you just signed, that's okay. But the big loss is probably going to be Steen.
Well, if we lose Lockenin, that's not going to help either. That's going to hurt our defensive depth. Yeah, we might get hurt here pretty bad.
Yeah, these teams actually, Ottawa and Tampa might be half decent.
Oh, our owner is taking a lot of our points, huh?
Yeah, one new thing we should point out here. You've got, oh yeah, I'm waiting for the annual screen to come up.
Yeah. Okay. Annual.
So waiting. Oh, there we go. You can see the, okay, he didn't give you anything.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Normally, when he claws back points, there's a pretty good chance he'll put something into the funding for owner pool, middle column, third thing from the bottom, which will help fund a future new arena. But nope, Barry Schenkero just taking the whole thing.
All right. We're still going to raise the ticket price again. We can't add any arena upgrades even.
Oh, welcome to being the Jets in the mid-90s.
Let's put a little bit of normal maintenance on again, I guess. Yeah.
Not that expensive.
Yeah. Monthly budgets we'll keep low right now. We don't need any game promotions stuff.
You should do a little bit of marketing spending.
Not right now. Not in the middle of the season. Or not in the middle of summer. Do we?
No, not that. On the annual finances.
Minimum market spending for 1 point. Owner profit taking 102.
Yep.
We're currently jacking the ticket prices again by $6. All right, let's continue and see how badly we get robbed in this expansion draft. I am literally scared we are going to lose everything. All right. Okay, we don't lose.
You go through pick by pick, or do you?
Yeah, Shabbat Healy. Former Jet, Daniel Baratheon, John Casey, Charlie Huddy goes as the first defenseman.
So you didn't lose Tabarachi. Goal, that's good.
Sean Anderson, Cavallini, Kluzak, Ken Danico, Michael Thelvin.
So far, so good.
Bruce Cassidy, Bob Rouse.
No Carlisle.
Miroslav Horva, Kerry Huffman, Rick Natras, Gary Nealand, Robert Normick. Thomas Steen goes to Tampa Bay.
First forward pick. Yeah,
Brian Skrudland. Valerie Kamensky goes to Tampa Bay. Kelly Kisko, Erickson, Dave Barr, John Chabot, Patrick Sundstrom, Thomas Jaworski, Sean Burr, John LeBlanc, Sergei Momesso,
yeah.
Tom Fergus, Brad Dalgarno, Joel Otto, Joe Juno goes to Ottawa early in his career, apparently. Alfie Turcott, Marty McInnes, Ron Sutter, Dave Christian, former Winnipeg Jet in real life, Chris Contos, Dale Henry, Paul Fenton, former Winnipeg Jet. And that's the end. Oh, yep. Dave Poulin with the last pick. Okay, so we didn't get robbed of our depth, but we did lose
the Ottawa and Tampa rosters. Just want to see how they turned out.
But we did lose two good players.
Yeah, we've had combined with the retirements, you've lost a big chunk of secondary scoring.
All right, here is Ottawa. Healy, Casey in net. That's actually not a terrible Ottawa team.
Yeah, not nobody, no big stars or anything, but Kizio can probably still score a little bit. And
well, Joel Juno at the start of his career was pretty good.
Although there's only 2 stars here. That's probably why Boston is willing to let him go.
52 points. That's not a bad.
Kluzak could be retired with knee problems by now, but is apparently hanging on. Is Tampa like that too?
I'm looking for Tampa. They're there. Campbell Conference. Tampa is a little worse, but better at the same time.
Yeah, they got Steen and Kamansky. That helps.
Yeah.
So they're going to have some scoring.
Kaminsky only had 32 points for us, but...
Yeah, Tom Fergus is still hanging on to for them, but their goaltending's bad.
They didn't even put Steen in. He's their extra forward right now.
No, I think that's just borrowing the dress status from us.
No. Okay. All right. Let's look at Free Agent Center again here really quick in case we missed someone. Robert Cron. Not really. All right. So we're basically advancing to the draft. We're picking 23rd. We don't have a pick in the second round. Anyone upcoming free agent? Okay, we got Solani. Let's get him renewed. He wants $735 for 5 years, all day long, man.
Yeah, gotta do it.
The good news is we have Zamnoff, who's coming in ready to replace Thomas Dean. Chris Draper needs a new contract. Stu Barnes needs a new contract. Oh man, Stu Barnes wants $430 for 4 years. He's still going to get it, but boy, that's...
You can't afford not to give it to him. The
Yeah.
whole Austin's going to want to get paid after that, Norris.
Zuboff wants 160. He's going to get it. Olafson, oh boy, what's he want? $780 for 3 years. All right.
Yeah, that'll be by far your most expensive contract. Oh, no, what did Solani get?
$780. All right, let's just keep that. So it's the entry draft today. Well, I guess this is the Alexei Yashin draft. Tim Thomas is the top-rate guy we see, but we don't need a goaltender. So, who's the first pick, Jeff? Any guesses?
Probably Yashin. Not a great draft.
Tim Thomas goes first to Tampa Bay. Second is Gonchar to Ottawa. Rafalski goes third to San Jose. Fourth is Michael Pekka to Quebec. Corey Stillman goes to New Jersey. Jason Smith goes to Vancouver. Sammy Salo goes to the Islanders. Steve Sullivan goes to Detroit. Alexei Yashin goes ninth to Philadelphia. All right. Valerie Bure goes to Chicago. Jim Carey goes to Minnesota. Yaroslav Spacek goes to Hartford. Patrick Lalime goes to Washington. Martin Gerber goes to Toronto. Craig Rivet goes to Edmonton. Mark Mowers goes to Boston. Francisca Caberlet goes to St. Louis. Stefan Yell, great name, goes to the Rangers. Anson Carter goes to Montreal. Andre Mezin goes to Buffalo. Michael Supp goes to L.A. And Mike Rathje? Yeah, it goes to Calgary. So we're on the board now, and there is 2 guys who are 2 stars left. And one of them is Manny Fernandez, and the other one's Antti Laskinen.
We've got no real use for a goalie, and I don't think Laskinen is... I don't think that 2 stars is way ahead of the guys who are probably at 1.5 stars. Yeah. What do the scouts say?
It's a good question. Scout suggestions say Laskinen as the first one. Roman Hammerlick's actually buried a little bit down there. That might actually be...
Oh, that's surprising.
A good pick for us.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so low. That's odd. I would go with him, I think.
Just let's see what our scouts are saying. Hamlick might be successful, but he won't be well liked. All right, you know what? We're still going to take Roman Hammerlick because I think that's the best pick for our team. It's a defenseman. We're going to go to pick until human, so we're all the way into the 3rd round. And boy, this is getting sad. We're going to have to go look at trading some of our picks here. Because... What do we need?
I just checked Hammerlick in the editor, unless I've made that... Oh, wait, I can tell if I made the change recently. Hang on. No, I didn't. He's going to work out very well for us.
Well, he should. Boy, this is a bad draft. This third round, I don't recognize anybody's name. Bannister. Okay, that's a slightly Drew Bannister.
Weber Pulaski, who's on there, was a kind of a notorious Canucks draft bust. Wound up weighing like 250 in the minors.
Eric Carnes. There's a name I do remember. 6'6".
Yeah.
He had 42 points in 457 games.
Like Gerard, Canucks pick, who had big numbers in the WHL, but didn't really do anything as a pro. Brent Myers, Tampa Goon, Ian Perrier, decent checking forward.
Yeah, okay, let's
Robert
take
Reichels, Better
LePerrier.
Martin.
Honestly, if we trade the rest of our picks, I'm going to be okay with that. Because, like, boy, okay, let's see if we can find... So what does our team need right now, Jeff? Kind of need a right winger. Maybe, and some center depth.
Dump most of those picks for like even a 2-star guy would be fine.
Yeah, so let's look at
Take the trading
transaction
block.
upcoming. Okay, trading block. Pat Verbeek is on there. I don't think we're going to get him. Okay, how about old man Michel Goulet? Only had 22 points, 32 years old.
He was going downhill fast at this point, but yeah, try it.
Wow, you see somebody else you like more here?
No, give it a shot. John Tonelli, but he's even older.
All right, let's offer. They have no real
Oh,
weaknesses.
well, you got a Jet, Brian Mullen.
All right, let's just look here. Let's offer them their 5th round pick. Just straight up. This does not have an offer of negotiations. We'll offer them a 4th, a 5th, and a 9th. All right. Need something tangible. All right, let's take off the 4th round pick. Actually, let's see if we can sneak out a... No. Okay, if we get a 4th round pick and we dump off...
This makes no sense for them.
Okay, they'll do this. So the rights to Bradbury, a 5th, a 9th, and a 10th. And we send them, and we get a 4th and Michel Goulet. Yes, finalized trade.
Oh, yeah, Goulet's got that contract, probably knocks his value down a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one trade done. Who's the youngest guy on the trade block? Eric Weinrich. That would help our defense. Hey?
If you can get him, I don't think he's going to be too cheap, though.
He's on the trade block.
And the tough guy, Mike Frakota's on there.
Do we have a goalie we can send the rights to? No. All right, let's send Cronin's rights. They need a goalie. We have an extra goalie right now, do we not?
We've got Tabarachi or
No,
Wayne Locker.
Which one would you think we should give up?
I'll try Locker first. He's actually got pretty good potential.
Yeah, I'm going to try Tabaraki first. I think this is a well-balanced offer. What do they say? They will do that. Weinrich for Tabaraki, a 2 fourths and a 5th, and the rights to Sean Cronin, who I don't care about.
Yeah, good.
Finalized trade. All right.
Oh, yeah, because New Jersey does need a goalie because they got no Berger.
Yep. Okay, and didn't Tabaraki go play for them eventually?
I don't remember him ever being in New Jersey.
I gotta check now. Devils. Oh, nope.
Devils, no, just Pittsburgh, Winnipeg, Washington, Calgary, Tampa, Calgary. Oh no, that's still first Calgary. Washington again,
Yeah.
Atlanta, and finally Colorado.
All right. All right. So trade block. Anyone else? Craig Berube. Just kind of a nice 2-star guy would be good. Okay, here's interesting. Pelle Eklund. What's scouting about him? Similar to Valerie Kamensky. He's a dependable, good skater. Weakest part of his game is physical play. Tends to get hurt a little bit too much. All right. Upcoming RFAs. I don't know. Should we just try? We got San Jose, right? Can we trade?
I would just finish up the draft here, I think.
Just calm down here, Jeff. Give me a second. What do I have picks left? I have picks 6, 7, 8, and 11 left. Can I get San Jose to give me their 4th round pick next year? Maybe a 3rd round pick. I doubt they'll give me a 3rd round pick. They want the rights to somebody. Gord Donnelly. And Lucien Borsat. Oh. All right. We will keep the 11th round pick. I'll change this 3rd rounder into a 4th rounder. They still won't do that? Okay, give me a 5th rounder next year then. Okay, there we go. We got another pick for next year. And we're done the draft. All right. There we go. Oh, there's 2 picks left, and we don't have a pick. We can't pick it, so we will forfeit the pick. And all done now. Excellent. NHL draft and review. Best draft was not us. Worst draft was not us. Hooray.
I agree. Canucks were in the worst draft.
I mean,
that is a pretty bad draft.
Yeah. Let's look at our prospect rankings here, and then that's where we'll wrap up. System ranking. We are actually number 2 with Zubov, Stumple, Draper, Scott Walker, and Kristovich. Not bad at all.
Yeah, we got Walker coming too. I forgot about him, but we're gonna wind up playing most of those this year, so that ranking is gonna go downhill in a hurry.
Such is life. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, where our streams go live typically at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. And on our Twitter bio, you can find a link to our official Discord, or of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums where you can come talk about Out of the Park Baseball 23, which was recently announced and coming out in not too long. Franchise Hockey Manager 8, which we now have the last content update out. As Jeff mentioned, it launched earlier yesterday? I don't know. This week's been very confusing. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday. We had a little problem with the end and we had to delay it by a day. So that is out now. If you haven't got it yet, pick it up. And if anyone didn't see it yet, we had to delay the Mac version of the standalone game, the fast spring version
Yes.
for
And
Max, and that is now available. Oh, we just put that up this afternoon, so everybody can get it now and have a look at that. If you let us know. Other than that, that will probably be the last major addition to FHM 9 or FHM 8, and we are kind of going on to the FHM 9 work at this point.
yes.
But we will be back next week with my Canucks game, continuing to slowly rebuild them.
Yes. And so I think this is kind of where we'll stop off. We're going to just stop here and make a little bit of fun of Boston, LA, apparently, because they are worse than expansion teams in terms of their prospect pools, which is pretty funny, all things considered.
Yeah, Boston, this is not good at all.
Yeah, that's terrible.
LA's got Holmstrom at least coming.
Yeah.
And Steve Stajos.
Yeah. That tells you where everybody else is at. So thank you very much, Jeff. Anything else, you know where to reach us. We talked about it, and we will see you all again next week.